Welcome back, everybody. Yeah. So, let's do this. Let's do this thing. So, we have the top table playing now. That's going to be Aaron Groth. He's playing Greyjoy, Reigns of Castamere, and Victoria Shokinska. I'm sorry, Victoria. I don't know how to speak language in general, much less pronounce actual words. Who's playing Lannister, Lord of the Crossing. Ooh, I'm excited for this game. So, without further ado, it looks like we've gotten started here. We're doing setup right now. People playing with their own mats on top of our cool mat, which is cool. We got those sweet Martell power tokens on the left from Aaron. And then we got, the sweet metal ones on the left-hand side from Victoria. So, getting everything set up here for you guys so you can see everything all perfect and pretty. There we go. That's okay. It's getting started. Gee, sorry, I won't sing anymore, I promise. For Aaron as well. Let's do it a little darker here. There we go. And we got our Alright, there we go. Full screen mode for y'all. Looks like we flipped up a trading and a winter festival, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, I think trading is what Aaron flipped. And then we got winter festival for Victoria. Getting a little bit more in the dominance, I believe, is winter festival. So, it's good to try to get a little bit of power first round. I don't know if winter festival, I might be thinking of something else. Let me look. And then Aaron again trading with Natasha to get lots of money. We got a duped Theon out there. We got duped Botley. And we got Asha, new Asha. Ooh, new Asha. I'm liking it. So we got some pillage out there. We got the unblockable Theon, and then we got Shipwright. So Shipwright's gonna mess with locations. We got Victoria taking her phase here. We got a Shay. We have a Jamie Lannister, and we have a Tywin out. So, and it looks like we also have a Casterly Rock on Victoria's side. So Casterly Rock again is going to be, I think it gives gold, but we'll check in just a second because I actually want to see what Winter Festival does first. So just reviewing everything you're seeing. That way you can hear it if you're not listening. Let's see, called Winter Festival. Yeah, so you get 2 power if there are no summer plots revealed, and trading is not summer plots. So that will be good for Victoria. 2 power right off the bat for LotC. That's what you want to see for LotC. Get it? Looks like we got a... It's cast release. You can initiate a different initial intrigue challenge. We just saw a discard. I can't see Aaron's discard pile at all, but it looks like we got a character, I think. And I can't see Aaron's locations either, but that's just sucky because Greyjoy locations are the coolest to look at. So we got that Lannister. So we got a bunch of dupes too. So Aaron's hand start hit the Balon out of hand with a second intrigue challenge. That may or may not be bad depending on how this deck runs. So Reigns, I'm not sure because I think you're using the Triasha, and Balon doesn't have a intrigue icon unless you're giving it to him with Little Bird. So you should be okay depending on what they're gonna do, you know. But it really, we'll just really have to see where Aaron's deck goes in order to see where, if the losing the Balon was a really bad thing. I believe we had Jamie, not Neil, as part of the second intrigue challenge, or... I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's look at Jamie. Jamie.
I have to say that's opposed as well.
Of course, they spell Jamie in a way that, like, I don't understand because I'm not an English-speaking native, apparently. So I guess he would have knelt, but oh no, because do we have a second Jamie? No, okay. Let's see here. Let's see what Shay does. Pay 1 gold to stand Shay. Okay. So it looks like we had. Okay. Theon's going in. Theon, of course, is the one that can't be blocked by people who have higher power than him. So, you know, he's going in straight with either military or power challenge. And we do not sow. I think hitting the Casterly Rock. Yep, hitting Casterly Rock. So now no more extra intrigue challenges for Victoria. So she military claims the unopposed from Theon with the dupe on Jamie. And then again we had the we do not sow hitting Casterly Rock there. I'm a big fan of Greyjoy, but I also like, I mean, I don't necessarily like to see Lannister succeed because I think it does a decent amount, but I always like to see people's Lannister builds, you know, seeing what they're doing with their current land, what the current land he's doing. That's always an interesting aspect of this game to me. Is we didn't really see a lot of hype from, I don't remember a lot of hype from the big box, right? So I don't remember anything coming in and being like, oh my gosh, that was. Those decks are really cool, you know. I do remember getting excited for Clansmen, but I don't remember ever seeing anything built with it. So Shay stood, and then she's doing another challenge. She's defending the power challenge from Botley. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Let's use our skills to figure that out. I actually think I like that card a lot when it was spoiled. So we do again. If you're just tuning in, I'm Kyle Hagen. I do a show with Dominic Faust called the Bearded Clansmen. Bearded Clansmen is just a review show for Game of Thrones, but this is our first time streaming, or my first time streaming. Dom's playing in the tournament right now, but we review the cards and we kind of get excited and give them ratings and goofy stuff. So Trish Botley though who just got blocked by Shay, did pillage there. And this is the one where you can remove a card from the game, and they can't play copies of that card. So, yeah, I don't know what card got hit with that, but I'm sure all the people paying attention did. And it looks like he did the Asha trigger too, so getting free cards, and not just drawing, but getting to search your top cards. So that's always something fun. And so I think we have 3 or 4 cards there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It looks like 3, maybe 4, and discard. So you know, Asha's doing that. And we removed Tears of List from the game from Triss Botley's effect, I believe. So as an action, choose the card there. And so no Tears can't be played until Triss leaves the battlefield. So just seeing the power of that Triss Botley right here combined with Asha. Asha's got Pillage too, and so we're seeing Asha do Pillage. She's got Stealth. Triss Botley's doing Pillage. And just getting those cards out of Victoria's deck into the discard pile and then using the utility there. So we're about to see plots flip for round 2. Flipping, we have Heads on Spikes, and we have a promo something, can't see. Let's look at his deck list. So maybe counting coppers, but let's see. I don't think it may be Valar, but I don't know. I don't think it's Valar. He wouldn't do that right now. It's not that one. Not Nothing Burns Like the Cold. It's most likely counting coppers, I think. Probably not for Snow, considering Shay's still. Oh, actually, it might have been Valar. Oh no! Oh no! So he hit the Asha, another dupe for Asha, with the Heads on Spikes. So gotten some power for Victoria there, and yeah, and now no more copies of Asha can be played. Besides the one that's on the field, which looks like it was Risen. I think that's counting coppers. It might be Rise of the Kraken, but I've never seen a promo Rise of the Kraken like that. I don't know if it's Valar. That's one of the things about Thrones, right? So many people have so many custom cards that they make that sometimes it's hard to like keep track of all of the kinds of like stuff people play with. You know, we had Tim play last time with it was like Fortification or something like that, and in the last game, and so that's that was that. So we have Hound marshaled, not ambushed. So play the Hound for what it costs. Ooh, I think that's a new one I like too, with the no, Black Blends Crew. So 3 costs for 3 power, a military icon. And we have a pillage. Pillage is happening right there. So that's kind of cool. Looks like that's all that's happening for Victoria. She's sitting on some gold. We've won there. We're gonna have Asha Stealth, Intrigue. Asha Stealth intriguing the Hound. And we're seeing Varys' Riddle. So we're gonna hit Heads on Pikes from Victoria's hand. Wonder what he's gonna hit. Ooh. I did not see what that was. Oh, it's a. It might have been the. No, that wasn't. It was Sir Armory Lock. So, not a terrible one to hit, but it was a character, so you got some power there off of the Heads on Spikes effect, I believe. So we got 4 to 8 right now, and then Asha's gonna do her thing where she just tutors out a bunch of stuff. Looks like he's gonna pull that Victorian out, I think. Oh yeah, that's a good card. So not revealing because you don't have to choose a certain card type. So Victorian Greyjoy again. Pretty cool card. Or Viserion, how you say it. I think it's Victorian because there's a T. So you know how it goes. you can see. So we have Asha out now. Victorian might come out in a second. Next martial phase. It's Intimidate Renown on there, so we're getting a power there. Then he can save himself by discarding 2 power. Intimidate's a pretty powerful mechanic when the board stays this low. But we might see a wipe happen next turn. That's something that might be prevalent for everything that's happening here.
I'm pretty sure you won dominance. Because I have 1. Oh, actually, we both. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Alright.
Do you want to look through my discard pile?
I don't think I saw anything.
That's fine. This is fine. That meme where, like, the guy's sitting in the house on fire.
Yeah.
This is fine.
We just had a pretty small tournament today. I mean, there's 8 people here for a store champ. That's pretty good for Game of Thrones in Colorado, but that still is only like 3 or 4 rounds, depending on how things go. So, but worth mentioning, Hey. So it looks like we have, oh my gosh, Aaron, your custom plots are killing me. Victoria has just played, it looks like, no, that's not trading. Maybe weapons at the door. No, that's not weapons at the door either. It's probably actually trading. Yeah, that's trading. And then Aaron has played. I think maybe. It looks like counting coppers.
Yeah, like her, I can't play.
He's got 2 gold there.
Okay, so since she's in the dead pile, and if she goes in the dead
dies
pile twice, you can't resurrect her.
Exactly.
Since there's a copy of her. Okay. That was, yeah. You went from 1 card to a lot, so this is good.
So we're hoping to see Victoria come out here with some really strong. So it looks like maybe he's got. I can't figure out what his things are. So he's got the Greyjoy thing that gives him gold, and it looks like he's getting gold from something else. But I know he got the 2 from trading, so maybe it isn't trading. So he got 2 gold for. Oh, maybe it actually was because he got the 2 gold from his plot. So he has a bunch of cards in hand. Aaron's board is slowly filling up with people, and soon it's going to be a big old cluster. See who and how he fits stuff on there. Using all of his monies, all of his gold, to play some locations. So we got an iron mine down there, and some other stuff I can't see. He's playing so low to the table.
Oh yeah, I really like her art.
I think one of the ones he had was, I think he had maybe a reducer, maybe not. Then let's see. I think no, that's not one. I don't think it was Seastone Chair. I think he was running. I think it was. I don't think he's running Corpse Lake. Maybe it was Seastone Chair. So we got Circe out, and we got a Lannisport Merchant. I think we have the Chamber of the Small Council coming out from Victoria. Small Council Chamber, yeah. So we can maybe see some power in Circe there. And that's big box Circe, I believe. Yeah, Queen Circe. She does kneel when intrigue is happening, and I think she gets power for discarding cards. So it's pretty sweet. Alright, we got Triss going in. Triss is pillaging. We still have Tears of Lys out from Pillage on there. Tears is an action too, so it's nice if you can use it after you've pillaged all for your turn. Second challenge we got going in is the Black Wings crew. It's got pillage as well. It was doing military. We got the Lannisport Merchant Claim there, and we are milling a Western Fiefdom. Then we got Asha. So, you know, basically Aaron looks like he's going to pull up most of his... Oh, he's not doing Asha. He's going to pull up most of his deck when he's Asha. He did play Victarion Greyjoy. I think he's doing Victarion on the Intrigue Challenge.
Let's see.
Because he wants to keep Asha up for Circe.
You want to change it?
No.
And he won unopposed in the Intrigue Challenge.
Try.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 there on Aaron. Well, maybe we have a little more, because he looks like he's only got 2 power left to win. Whew, this is the kind of Greyjoy that's scary when you see that many big bodies out. Power behind the throne, so we got the stand counter on there. That'll be nice if she plays any kind of tricks. There we go, we got power for unopposed, and we're discarding a card. And then we got Intimidate, so if I don't think he's gonna hit on Intimidate. Looks like we
Oh, she's dead already.
yeah, okay, looks like we didn't kill. She's
It matters for me.
Yeah, sorry.
Pillage.
yeah, that brings up. I think Shay did get killed earlier. Ooh, and then we got a second Armory Lock, and so Shay did get killed earlier. But if you could pull stuff out of your dead pile, if there's 2 copies in your dead pile from effects, then ooh, and then we got the what happened there? Oh, it must have been one of the triggered effects from the
Unopposed.
No, that's game. Yeah. Good game.
oh, the additional intrigue. Okay, there we go. That's the game. We got Greyjoy winning that game. A pretty rough cut for Lannister on like turn 2 or 3. I think it was that Valar that really cinched it in. But okay, we'll be back in a little bit with the final round. You know, stay tuned. Listen to him talk if you want to. But yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
Shay on that military challenge.
Well, I really like running Shay because I'm like, it'll just.
Oh yeah. She's what like.
Yeah, if I
You went
can
to
have.
8 power like